9 on your side is your elections headquarters, and we just wrapped up the second of 3 Senate debates. Right in here, we had a focus group where we spoke to Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, and tonight at 11, we'll have reaction. Angela, we've got new details about the suspects themselves. Right now, they're tearing down some of the tape that they had put up. We also saw them rummaging through the house. Jobs, jobs, jobs. It's the topic of conversation during tonight's State of the State address. This morning, I spoke to Dr. Britt about the allegations over the phone. She said she could not comment on them until she spoke with her lawyers. We followed up with a phone call and tried her at her office. This means that for every dollar you pay to your utility company, 40 cents goes to pay off the debt. So why now? Why are these notices going out months after other district attorneys have already prosecuted these cases? Absolutely, Angela. Around here, you can definitely see the waves picking up, and the astonishing thing is that there are still people in the water. If you're coming back to Greenville, this is the last thing you want to see. I'm hidden under a quarter of an inch of snow. I'm inside of the car. Let's see if I can clear it up. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. And stepping outside the box means getting some help from DOT. I've got these 3 little guys that are going to attack me with a snowball fight. All right, ready, guys? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. January 9th, 2008. It's not an easy day to remember. In fact, it's a day Amy Dozier wishes was all part of a dream.
I got a knock on the door, and there were 3 uniformed men outside.
The men were there to deliver the news that her husband, Staff Sergeant John Dozier, died. He was killed in Iraq by an IED. She was in utter shock.
I was newly married. We had a brand new baby. These things don't happen to my family. That's honestly what I thought.
Amy says all these emotions came trickling back when she heard that 11 servicemen and women died during a training accident.
I got goosebumps, my heart started pounding, and I wanted to just jump through the TV and just hug everybody that I could who might be associated with this crash.
Amy is part of a Gold Star family network. She realizes that it is during the worst of times that the community needs to step up. The USO in Jacksonville says they're ready if need be.
It's just very, very tragic, and our hearts really go out to the families, and we will do whatever we can.
I just gained 11 more families into my own, and they don't even know it yet.
And as family, Amy says they need to stick together, even after the dust has settled and cards stop pouring in.
It's good to help honor these heroes. It's good to help remember these heroes, but it's also good to help honor and remember the families that they leave behind.
Angela, the manager of the Platinum nightclub, says he's not backing down. A judge told him that he either had to vacate the building by December 29th or appeal it. He tells us he's chosen the latter. For Thero Branch, having to pack his bags is a hard pill to swallow. Since 2008, he says he's invested tens of thousands of dollars into the Platinum nightclub in downtown Kinston, only to get thanked with an eviction notice.
Time after time, I have done all the owner responsibilities, and now I'm being kicked out like I live in a month-to-month rent agreement.
Owen Lane Sampley and his sister Wendy own the building. They inherited it in 2009 when their father passed away. Branch says before Sampley Sr.'s passing, Sampley intended to sell the building to him and therefore put money into the business.
They want me to just get out with no equity. I mean, anybody who purchases a home, they get equity. Anytime you purchase a building, you should get equity.
But the sale never happened. So against his will, Branch has operated out of the building with no purchase agreement and only a month-to-month verbal agreement. The owners of the building now say they have every right to kick him out.
I feel like I've given him plenty of opportunities and plenty of chances. It seems like every time, or the more time that building stays open, the more, things that go on.
Looking at police reports since 2012, there's been a stabbing and a shooting here at the Platinum nightclub, which the owners say is too much of a liability. But given the timing of the eviction, Branch argues that it's all too much of a coincidence since he recently just put up this sign. Kinston Mayor B.J. Murphy and Sampley are close. Sampley says he's like a brother. In 2012, emails show the mayor contacted the city manager requesting guidance on shutting the Platinum down. 2 months later, Murphy emailed Sampley asking him not to renew Branch's lease. Sampley says his recent decision has nothing to do with his relationship with the mayor.
Even though me and BJ have known each other, the decisions me and my sister are making about the building are between me and my sister. You know, they're for our best interests.
Branch says he is appealing the judge's decision to uphold his landlord's eviction notice, which means that he'll be here through the holidays, Christmas, and probably New Year's. He has until December 29th to file that appeal, and of course we'll follow it and let you know what comes about it. Live in Kinston, Andrew Ruiz, 9 on your side.
It's outrageous, inexcusable, it's terrible.
That is Keith Cooper responding to comments linked to Lieutenant Paul McLawhorn's internet alias Big and Badun. In a 9 on your side investigation, we found a questionable past. On May 16, 2010, in a forum about blacks in Johnson County, McLawhorn asked, quote, "Have any blacks moved in the county since 1985? I used to live there and there weren't any. Where I live now is full of lazy, worthless thugs," end quote. In 2009, when asked if he was having a midlife crisis, McLawhorn said, quote, "Nah, the midlife crisis was 9 years ago at age 39 to 40 when I was doing the 27-year-old, drinking and raising hell every weekend and riding the Harley," end quote.
Those comments are certainly degrading and condescending to women.
Cooper is asking McLawhorn to remove himself from the race. He says that these comments, along with other findings like playing video games at work and posting questionable photos, are grounds for disqualifying a candidate. I went straight to the source, sitting down one-on-one with McLawhorn.
Anybody who knows me knows that I am as far from racist as you can get. I saw this post, and there were some links to some porn websites and that kind of thing. My son contacted me and said that he had used my online gaming name on a lot of occasions.
So you're saying that what happened in this specific post, not the other ones, but in this specific post, was your son?
Yes, he has admitted to it.
Another concern is McLawhorn's history of hires. At the Farmville Police Department, there are no black people in the department.
As I said, the chief has the ultimate, say on who we hire. We have interviewed and done backgrounds on several black applicants in the last few processes. They just didn't live up to the standards.
McLawhorn admits to the comments he made about his wife, the affair, playing games at work, and he even said he wrote worthless checks as a young man and pled guilty. McLawhorn told Facebook supporters, "If you look hard enough, everyone has skeletons in their closets, but that is not the approach I want to take in my campaign." In the studio, Andrew Ruiz, 9 on your side.